Okay, here's example 2, using properties of dot products. It gives us 3 vectors. Over here in red are the 5 properties that we're talking about. They're right out of your book. In example A here, it says to take u dot v. So for u dot v, it's -1 comma 3 dot 2 comma -4. So that'd be -1 times 2 plus 3 times -4. And so u dot v is -14. So that gives me -14w. And so -14 times 1 comma -2 will be -14 comma 28, and the result is a vector. So the next one be u dot 2v. I'm going to use this idea right here, that some scalar c, same as which would be 2, times multiplied by vector dot another vector is the same as the scalar after you find the dot product of the 2 vectors. So I'm going to rewrite this to say 2 times u dot v. Well, we know from A that u dot v is -14, so it's 2 times -14. Therefore, the answer is -28, which is a scalar. Then example 2c wants us to find the magnitude of u. So I know from up here that the magnitude of v squared is the same thing as the dot product of v dot v. Well, instead of using v's, I can just use u's because it wants u. So the first thing I do is find the dot product of u dot u. So -1 comma 3 dot -1 comma 3, which is going to be 1 plus 9, which is 10. So that tells me that u dot u is 10, and since the magnitude of u squared is equal to 10, because the magnitude of u squared, if I square root the whole thing, u, or the magnitude of u, is the square root of 10. And it looks just like this once I get it on the screen for you. And there it is. I took the dot product of u and u dot u, which is 1 plus 9 or 10. So the squared, magnitude of u squared is 10, so if I square root it, the magnitude of u is 10. Go ahead and try number 15. Press pause, see if you can figure it out, and then come back, see if you got it right. Well, the first thing I see here is this part, and that's going to be 3 times the dot product of w dot v. So w dot v, 1 comma -4 dot -3 comma 4 with a 3 on the outside. So -1 times -3 is +3. -4 times 4 is -16. So 3 times 3 plus -16 is -13. And that gives you -39. Excuse me. That does not give you, yeah, it does give you -39. I've made a mistake somewhere though. Oh, this is a +1. So that makes it -3. And so 3 times -19 to be -57. And then u, and this is times u, it's not dot u. So the u is is 2 comma 2. And so -57 times 2, -114. -57 times 2, -114. And the directions ask, is this a scalar or a vector at the end? And that is a vector. How do I know? Because it's written in this form.